guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to talk about blood donation. So the first time I ever gave blood I was 17 years old, and we had a blood drive at my school, and because I was in the biomedical technology class, I was around the teacher when she was planning this blood drive and talking about it and learning about the importance of blood donation. If you've ever been in a car wreck or in had any kind of traumatic injury where you needed blood transfusion, then you know the importance of blood donation already. So there's that. And then I just recently, and I'm 29 years old, I should have known this, and I'm sure I've heard it before, but there is a little boy in my area. His family actually fostered through the agency that I used to foster with, and they adopted him through foster care, but he does have a blood disorder and he needs monthly blood transfusions to survive. I'm not sure of the name of his disorder. Excuse me, I got Oreos on my lips. But he does have to have blood transfusions actually every 2 to 3 weeks to survive. And he has O negative blood, and I have O negative blood. If you don't know your blood type, you can go to your primary care doctor and get them to draw a sample, and you can learn your blood type, or they might already have it on file. You can just call them and ask them, and your kid's pediatrician should know their blood type. You can actually give blood every 3 months, I believe, as long as you're healthy. Obviously if you have like HIV/AIDS, you can't give blood, and you have to weigh at least 110 pounds, and I think you have to be at least 15 or 16 years old to donate blood, with parental consent, of course. So a lot of people can give blood, and you can give blood on a regular basis, and it's actually there's some studies that show that it's actually good for you to give blood. But each time that you donate blood, you can save up to 3 lives with the blood that you donate, as long as it's usable. So that is amazing. But we are still in quarantine because of the C virus. I'm not going to say its name because YouTube is demonetizing channels and videos over saying the word, but I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. So I have been a little bit nervous about giving blood because I didn't really want to go and be around a lot of people and things like that, but they're spacing everybody far apart and they're doing appointments, so they're trying to take all the precautions. I'm gonna wear a mask when I go, but it's at a church about 5 minutes from my house, and they are having their blood drive today, and I felt obligated to go and donate to this little boy in my area who can receive my blood. I think O negative is what I have, and I'm pretty sure if you have O negative blood type that you can donate to any of the other blood types. I'll try to find like a chart that I can put on the screen to tell you which blood types can donate to which other blood types, and which blood types can receive which blood types. I'm sure that was confusing, but I'll put some charts or some visuals up here, visual aids, to help you. But it really doesn't matter. If you have blood, then you can give blood and somebody will be able to receive your blood. If not, multiple blood types will be able to receive your blood, and you can save a life. If it were my child who had to have monthly blood transfusions, I would be so grateful for everybody who donated, and I would be encouraging others to donate. So I want to encourage my followers and my subscribers to go and donate if you can. You can look up the Red Cross's blood drives on their website. You can book an appointment, and yeah, I think you can donate every 3 months. You do have to weigh at least 110 pounds. You want to get enough sleep the night before. You want to make sure you're well hydrated because you are going to be losing a good amount of fluid out of your body. You want to make sure you're taking your vitamins and eating healthy beforehand. You don't want to be drinking alcohol the day before, the day of, or really even the day after that you give blood. When you give blood, when you get there, they'll ask you some very personal questions about your health and things, and they'll check you in and make sure you are who you say you are, and then they'll set you up. They will put a band on your arm, a tourniquet, to prepare, and you'll like squeeze a stress ball to get the blood pumping in that area so they can find your vein. I still actually have a scar from the first time I donated blood. I don't know if you can see that little tiny hole, but it is a fairly large needle that they use. If you're afraid of needles, you know, you're probably not going to do this, but just think of that child. Most children are afraid of needles, and this little boy has to go every 2 or 3 weeks to get a blood transfusion just to live for the rest of his life. So I think we can, as adults, should be able to overcome our fear and give to someone else in need, and just, you know, suck it up for their sake if you possibly can. So I'm not a fan of needles, but I'm gonna go and do it because I want to help this little boy and anyone else who can receive my blood. And right now there is a shortage. There was actually a shortage in my area before all of this happened with the C virus, but now it's getting even worse because people are not out donating like they were because everyone's stuck at home for a while. So you can still go out and do this, just obviously take precautions, and they're going to take precautions, but it's worth it to save a life if you possibly can. So I encourage you, if you're seeing this after the C virus quarantine's over even and everything's back to normal, please go out and donate, especially if we're not stuck at home. So yeah, I'm excited, but I'm nervous because it has been like 11 or 12 years since I donated blood. So it's been quite a while. I should have been doing it. I was gonna do it a while back. My mom went with the last blood drive they had for this boy, but I was pregnant with Lucas, so I could not. You can't donate blood while you're pregnant. They discourage that. I'm also breastfeeding. You cannot donate blood until you are at least 6 weeks postpartum, after having a baby and while you're breastfeeding. But you can donate while you're breastfeeding. You just have to make sure you're well hydrated. So I've got to get in there and get to drinking my water, and I want to eat like a good meal before I go. You really don't want to drive a whole lot after you give blood because you can't. Some people do pass out and some people do get sick. The first time I gave blood, I felt horrible the whole rest of that day and the day after. I just felt tired and drained and weak. You really shouldn't be exercising or doing any kind of strenuous activities after you give blood for that day and like the following day. Some people give blood and they feel fine, and then other people just feel really sick and depleted and unwell. I was just really exhausted. I don't think I weighed enough the first time I gave blood, but I really wanted to do it. I think I was just like 108 and you're supposed to weigh like 110. So I did not feel well at all, but I was still okay. I just felt really bad for a day or two. But other than that, you know, it went well. So I'm looking forward to doing my part and helping, and I hope I encourage some of you guys to get out and go donate your blood as well. I'll leave some visuals in here, like I said, to help you understand more about the process. But yeah, and they give you like a snack afterwards, and they let you sit there for a little bit. I'm gonna have my husband take me and drop me off because I don't want to drive after. I want him to pick me up because I don't want to like pass out while I'm driving home or something. But you can drive right after. They just discourage you from driving like long distances. You just need to go give your blood and go straight home. Yeah, so anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go eat something and drink lots of water and get ready for this blood drive. So I'll try to get some footage while I'm there, but I don't really like vlogging in public, especially in places like that, because it's kind of like other people will be there donating their blood and they might feel weird about having a camera there. So I might get some footage, I might not, but yeah, I hope this helps you guys in making your decision whether you feel like you should go donate blood or not. But anyway, I hope that you all are having a wonderful day. I love you and Jesus loves you too. Please don't forget to like and subscribe it down below if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like this one or more videos from me. I would greatly appreciate it. Please comment with everything you know about blood drives and blood donations down below. I'm sure I missed a lot. I don't know that much, but I know enough to go do it. So yeah, I hope this was helpful, and thanks again for watching. Talk to you later. Bye. Alright guys, I'm home from donating blood. Here's my arm. Let me move my phone. So it went really well. They were doing good social distancing. They checked my temperature when I went in. They were taking every precaution. Everybody was wearing masks. All the workers were wearing masks. They had all the chairs at least 6 feet apart. They only had 10 table chair things to lay on to give blood this time, and they were all at least 6 feet apart. So yeah, it went really well. I didn't pass out or get sick, thankfully. I feel okay right now. I was a little woozy there at the end, but I just waited a few minutes, sat up really slowly. I ate a little snack, had a little juice and some Cheez-Its, and I'm okay for now. So yeah.